portfolios, the value of their portfolios triple in value. Okay, appreciated by almost 3 times. And to me, that's huge because the whole goal with MWR is to help people make wealth real. And I can't think of anything more real than dealing with an asset that is one growing like that, but you also have the security of knowing it can never go to zero or it never has in history. Okay. So you don't have to worry about losing money with it. But we've created this scenario where you can make money with silver. And I know so many people have gotten focused on buying silver. Our numbers for buying silver are through the roof. I mean, millions of dollars of silver have been purchased. But here's why what I wanted to talk to you guys about today is that that's extremely important. But here's the reality. There is only a select group of you that have enough expendable money or income in order to be able to participate in buying silver. We already know the majority of the population is living paycheck to paycheck. They don't have the extra money. And granted, we can help people shift, their income back to them from the government, banks, and big business. We have business funding where they can actually use the bank's money to be able to buy. Those things take time, okay? And like, for example, business funding, if you're just getting started, you don't have an established business, any of that stuff, and you're starting from zero, that can take 6 to 9 months. In 6 to 9 months, silver could literally be 150, 200, $500, 300. We don't know what it's going to be, but on the trajectory it's on, we feel like by June, and past performance doesn't guarantee future results, so I have to say this because it's being recorded. We feel like literally by the time our existing contract ends in June, it could be $200 an ounce, 200 plus an ounce. Okay. Now, let me paint this picture for you. Okay. And we're going to get back to what I was just saying a second ago. We started in October at 1.5% on $46 an ounce. 1.5% of $46 an ounce. That's 69 cents per ounce. That's amazing. 1.5% per month. If you got in before that and bought in under $46, then guess what? You're earning 18+% per year, 1.5% per month. Here's what I want you to understand. And I'm going to use a number like 50, for example. Let's say it goes to $200 an ounce. Okay. And you got in at 50. You got in when it was 50. Well, your $50 an ounce purchase is now going to be earning 1.5% on $200 starting July 1st. So you're not earning 1.5%. You're now earning, what is that, Gerald? 6% per month on your original $50 investment per ounce. 6% per month times 12 is 72% per year. By the rule of 72, your money is doubling every year. Okay. I don't know if you all got that or not. Okay. But when we say there's a sense of urgency to this, there's a sense of urgency to this. David Gibson, I see him up there doing this. He gets it. But it's at $100 an ounce now. So let's say you bought in now and you were getting 69 cents. Well, you're getting 0.69% per ounce. You're going, woo, that doesn't excite me that much. Well, it's still right at what? Almost 8% per year. Well, come July, now you're getting 1.5% on potentially $200. You're earning 3%, or you're earning $3 on that same ounce you were getting 69 cents on. I hope this makes sense to you guys. Okay.
It's making a lot of sense, sir. It makes a lot of sense.
I don't want to overcomplicate it, but what I want to tell you is you have to have a sense of urgency with this. And that's not me pushing it. We announced precious metals over a year and a half ago. We announced we were going into these precious metal rental agreements in, I believe, May, that we were getting ready to start doing that. And then in October, we actually launched it. We were so far ahead of everybody else in the world when it came to understanding what was going to happen with the precious metals market, that we positioned most of you that are on here, we positioned you way ahead of time to be able to capitalize on it. And some of you slept on it. Some of you thought, well, let's just see what happens. I believe there are three types of people in this world. Okay. There are people that watch it happen. There are people that make it happen. And then there are people that say, what happened? Okay. You don't want to be the last one, and you don't want to be the first one. When you have an opportunity like that, you want to capitalize on it. And I can't emphasize enough to you guys the expertise we have behind this. The expertise. We're not dealing with, some influencer on YouTube that's telling you how great precious metals are. Okay. We're dealing with one of the premier experts in the industry that understands the ratios of precious metals, understands what is happening economically, what is happening as far as usage of precious metals, which has never happened before in history. More usage now on a finite resource, a resource that you can't produce. You have to mine it, and there's only so much of it available on the entire planet. But it is being used up rapidly, and when that happens, that causes precious metals to spike because of supply and demand. Because of supply and demand. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. So I say this because I believe we have the greatest wealth building tool on the planet right now, but that's not the key for many of you, because we can look at how great precious metals are doing and wish we could participate in it, or we could go make it happen. In reality, for most of you, and I understand this, for most of you, the only way you're going to be able to capitalize on this is by building an income as quickly as you possibly can. Your job is probably not going to increase your paycheck fast enough. Okay. Saving, 500, 600, or shifting, 500, 600, $700 a month back into your pocket with our experts, that's all great. It's not going to make you wealthy. Okay. It's going to help you, but that's not going to make you wealthy. Waiting 6 to 9 months to obtain funding, if you're barely getting started, is not going to help you participate in what's happening right now. What's going to help you participate in happening right now is the opportunity that we provide. It's the ability to be able to share it with others. It's the ability to be able to take total control of your income and make as much money as you want or need to make.